Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Operator Grunt Plays the Darkest Dungeon. We are in week 10. We are 2 weeks out from defeating the Apprentice Necromancer. We have sent some people in to get some recoveries. Reynold has cured his rabies. Bordel got no longer selfish. Unfortunately, Dismas spending the night in the tavern drinking will now only drink. And we have some things to do to upgrade. Before we start, we do, as you can see, have 5 deeds here, and there are 2 things I would like to do before we go out today. The first thing here is I would like to increase our armor smithing level up 1, so we can increase our armor levels. In order to do that, we need to have 8 deeds, so we are going to get the ones that we need by trading in some crests, 9 of them in fact, to get these 3 deeds. And at which point we can upgrade our armor smithing. That'll allow us to now, if we look at Dismas, we can increase his armor, make him take less damage, have more hit points, dodge more often. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the stagecoach. And as you can see, we, for the first time in quite a while, we actually have some Vestals in here. Vestals are the primary healers. We've had a fair bit of luck using our cultist Renes here as an extra healer. That they are not quite as reliable as a Vestal, so I think we want to get a Vestal here. But as you can see, our roster is full, so what we want to do is upgrade our hero barracks. But in order to do that, we need 16 more deeds. This time we are going to trade in some portraits, and we are going to go for 12 portraits for 18 deeds. And that'll actually leave us with a couple extra after this, and we will increase our roster size to
arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
We'll increase our roster size to 21. And I looked at these ahead of time. Loga's here is going to be the one we want. She's very similar to Bordel, our current one. Has the Divine Comfort, heal the entire party, Divine Grace, heal one person, the Judgment, which can damage someone and heal herself, but then in place of the Dazzling Light, she has the Mace Bash, or Hint of Light. That's what Bordel has. That's fine. Bordel never uses that. Logus will probably never use the Mace Bash, so it is fairly close there. Has some claustrophobia, some dacnomania. Hard to move, doesn't take as much stress. I think she is a pretty good person to bring in, and so we're going to add her to our roster.
Battle, pious and unrelenting.
That is it for our upgrades. The next thing we are going to do is we need to work on some stress release. Reynold here, now cured of rabies but didn't do any stress relief last time, will only pray, so he comes into the transept. As you can see, the cost to pray goes up a little bit because he's a higher level. We are going to send Ludel to the cloister to pray, and we're going to go over to the tavern. We are going to have Tourmente. Now we're going to go with Renes. I think we're going to have Renes go to the brothel, and Courtney here go drinking. Now I could send Tourmente. I think I will. We have an extra space. We have the flagellation here. We'll send her there. So all of our people with stress now, or at least enough stress, will be getting rid of some of that. With that, I think we're going to start looking at upgrading our stuff for our people who are coming with us today. My planned party today is Bordel and Dismas and Werables, 3 of the 4 that took down the Necromancer, and we're going to bring Tourmente in replace of Reynold here. So if we take a look, we can see they all have level 2 weapons, so we only need to increase the armor. Tourmente is going to be in the front, so we're going to make sure that her armor is a little higher. And then I think we'll increase our healer's armor as well. And I think our gold is getting down a little low, and so I think that is it for today. The other thing I want to do, I could do, is heal or sell some of the stuff that we have here. For instance, we have this item that is for an antiquarian. 3,000 gold would get for that. I'm going to hold off on that for right now, I think. And we'll see. Tourmente Dismas actually has a space. So we could put the Warrior's Cap, we could put the Drifter's Buckle. I think we'll go for the Drifter's Buckle on him. Increases dodge. He doesn't recover as much stress healing, but that's fine. And then Werables is full. So I think we're good with our trinkets. I think that's where we're going to go. I may sell some items next time, depending on how much gold we end up with at the end of this. This time around, I think the plan is to take this medium ruins. So we're going medium again. Mainly because I live this here. Going for the Vestals, giving the Vestals extra hit points. They don't do damage generally anyway, so I think that is nearly perfect for a Vestal. Definitely something I want. And the fact that it has a decent amount of gold and deeds doesn't hurt at all. So we're going to put Tourmente in the front of the roster. So you can see that is her preferred position. I'm going to follow that up with Dismas. I'm going to put Werables in the third position and Bordel holding up the rear. Now again, this is medium, so we already have the firewood. Last medium we had 3 things that needed shovels. I think I'm going to stick with 2. I'm going to bring 2 each of the bandages and the nope, not the medicinal herbs, the anti-venom. I'm going to bring 1 key. Then down to the food and the torches. And just like that, we are out of money. So let's get rid of some of the torches. Looks like we might be doing this dungeon in the dark. Can't get rid of those, so let's bring those down. You know what? Let's get rid of the shovels completely. We'll bring 8 torches and 8 food. And I think we have enough for 1 more of each, so let's do that. I think that's good. It's gonna have to be, isn't it? Let's go.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Alright. This is another Explorer, 90% of rooms. We've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rooms, so I think we can skip 2 of them since we came in with 1 to Lois. We're going to skip that one, and we'll probably skip one of these 2 in the corner. So let's get moving. This seems like a pretty straight shot here. Start out with the trap. Let's clear that out, and clear out the little bit of stress that Dismas brought into the dungeon with him. Okay, Tourmente thought he saw some money, so that is why he opened that automatically. Nothing we could do about that. That's just gonna happen. There wasn't any money there, obviously. We get an empty room and we get to see ahead a little bit. Another empty room coming out, another curio on the way. Let's keep going. As our torchlight slowly dwindles. Another empty sack. Alright, so since we have limited torchlight here, we don't have any scouting, I think I'm going to leave the torch down for now. If we have a fight in the hallway, so be it. I will probably bump the torches up a little bit just before we get to the next room. And wouldn't you know it, a fight on the way. As we see, the light is so low that we are going to take extra stress. They are going to hit us more often. They're going to do more damage. They're more likely to critical us. But we do get more loot. We are more likely to crit ourselves. I think these guys are all 12 hit points. I think we can handle that. We'll start out with our Battle Ballad. Give everyone some accuracy to make up for their accuracy. Let Dismas do more damage than they do when they fire at everybody, like he did. Okay, and yeah, we might as well heal up just like that. Alright. Okay, so does less damage. Yeah, we're just gonna chop him.
Destroyed.
Definitely a help. And they've all gone this round. Guess they haven't. We moved on to the second round already. Do a little bit of damage. Heal myself. That's good. Good start. Let's get some bleeding going in the back. It's definitely helpful. We're gonna pistol shot this guy, who isn't bleeding.
As the enemy crumbles.
And now our Jester is in the front. I don't like that.
Eradicated.
But that's okay. We'll pistol shot the guy in the back again.
Decimated. Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Just like that, the fight is over. I kind of wish Bordel had gotten to go one more time. I wanted to do a party heal there. Let's use one torch before I do this. Nothing there. Alright, we are almost at the next room. As I said, I didn't want to use the torch. Alright, we'll bump that up before we enter the room. Alright, it's an empty room. Got some more scouting going on. We're going to have a fight along the way. Another fight in that room. So we have now done 3 rooms. We need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think we'll try to camp in this corner room right here. I think that's where we're going to go. Alright, and we got a fight coming. Oh, we get to surprise the enemies. Always helpful. Give everybody some extra speed, some extra accuracy, some likelihood to crit. These guys are all undead. They can't bleed, so we'll just pistol shot.
Back to the pit.
We're gonna do party heal.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Drop down that front guy. And we've all gone, so he gets to go. A little bit of damage, not too bad.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright. Fairly easy fight.
Remind yourself
just
that
back.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
He's not wrong there. More than once I've thought I've been having a good run, only for a fight to basically take me by complete surprise. Alright, let's do some... let's heal... We'll heal Dismas, I think. Does half damage. These guys have 15. Nah, we just want to chop. If we can take at least one of these guys down right at the beginning. Down to 1 hit point. That is unfortunate. Okay. So we definitely, if we can kill him, that would be good. I think this guy in the front, though, is likely to bleed. I think we'll bleed. It's a tough choice. And I think Inspiring Tune is the way to go. Keep, whenever we can, reduce the stress there, especially against these guys who like to focus target when they're doing their stress. He says just before they vary their target. We're going to hew, I think. A little bit less damage on the guy in the front, but he's bleeding. That should be enough to take out the second guy. Or it can take them both out. That's good too. And we're going to heal Tourmente a little bit. Alright, our Jester, Unholy Inhuman, so the guy in the back can't bleed. I think we'll do that though. Corpses automatically bleed. I forgot I wasn't looking at the right range. So that's good. And we'll let Dismas. Ooh. 6 to 11 damage, huh? Let him take that guy out.
The fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, we'll do a full party heal again. And then we're going to hew to clear some corpses. That's definitely helpful. Oh, Dismas is bleeding. I don't think I noticed that. We're going to pistol shot.
Executed with impunity.
Good fight. We get some food. We'll
These
probably
nightmarish
eat that
creatures
right
can
away.
be felled. They can be beaten.
So yeah, we'll let Dismas eat one of those, and we'll let Bordel eat one piece of food. And we're going to use our key here. Some busts, some crests, some gold. Nothing horrible there. And keep moving on. Our torchlight is down again. We'll bump it up one. Another journal page. Journals of Darius the Highwayman. Day 6. As we traveled from the hamlet, an eerie dread grew. We all felt it, but did our best to shrug it off. Sleep was difficult until Raven, one of my companions, passed me a bitter concoction. The most devout of us all, Therian, prayed softly for our safety. Superstitious, but well-intentioned, I suppose. I am already falling asleep. Pretty sure we got that one once already. But it is what it is. Some more food, some gems. Let's move on. And trigger a trap. Always good. And as we come into a room, our torchlight is really low. We're going to bump it back up a little bit. Yeah, let's do 2. I think that's how far we have to go. An empty room. Okay. And again, this next room we're going to rest after, I think. Mankind Hater. And that's unfortunate. It replaced Tough. But, I mean, that's not bad. Increasing damage versus humans like the cultists takes less stress. I mean, it's not bad. Tough was better, I think. Gave more hit points. Alright, we got some spiders and some grubs. Yeah, we'll harvest.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright. Yeah, we might crit.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Okay, not bad. And the spider's just gonna die on its turn. Wish there was something I could do to heal with Dismas. For such an easy fight, that's a good reward. 2 Ds. I like that. Alright. Okay, so if we scout... Alright, so that's in from a couple of curios. So yeah, I made the right choice in not going up. I think we'll go... We'll go down to that room right there before we rest now, since there's no fights along the way. We can afford to do that, and resting will refresh our torches at that point. We don't have to worry about the torchlight between now and then.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
And since it actually gives us some more loot when we do, so.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Another journal entry. Blood-soaked pages torn from a journal. The others are gone. They were victims of a malevolent transformation. Their scales had rotted to a soft, vulnerable flesh, slowly suffocating without gills. The worst was their eyes, close-set and forced to squint through fleshy slits. I shudder, recalling the horrific and unclean warmth of their blood as I rinsed my talons. I nearly retched. May death grant them soft mercy. Interesting. It sounds like it might be talking about the fishmen. As we can see, our inventory is full. Yep, we're looking at an empty room here. And now we will make camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Bordel's the only one with any stress. Need to do a full meal to reduce our stress all the way, or to do any stress reduction. That would actually basically eliminate the stress in the party with the exception of Bordel. The 25% hit points we really don't need. I think, yeah, we'll do the 3 here. That'll fully heal everybody. It won't get rid of any stress, but that's fine. That's what the camping activities are for. So we can do stress. We can increase our resist to pretty much everything. She can't really do that to herself, I think. So I think what we'll do is we'll turn back time. And we will encourage. That'll greatly reduce her stress. Then I think we're going to let Dismas clean his guns, increases his accuracy, damage, and critical when he uses his guns. Then we've got 3 left. We can increase accuracy and dodge. We can increase accuracy and critical. I think we'll take, yeah, we'll bless Tourmente. I think that's the way to go. Increase the front line's accuracy and dodge. And it looks like we get a nighttime ambush, which really messes with our party order. Again, we are completely... Alright, so we got 2 unholy, so that's no point in doing that. So we're gonna move back. So he needs to move back. opening a vein doesn't really cause any bleeding here. We are not in a good spot. Putting our frontliner in the back does not help at all.
Another one falls.
But Dismas, fortunately, is pretty good with that. Do some extra damage against Unholy. Alright, now we can battle Ballad. Alright, so we've taken a bit of damage in this fight.
Destroy them all.
Which is unfortunate, but nothing we can't handle. I do wish we had some ability to increase the torch with the items. Move him back one. And now our party's in the right order. Just in time to... No. We're going to Divine Grace. I guess not quite. Bordel's usually at the back, isn't she? Clear out the corpses, bring everybody up. Interestingly enough, this guy hadn't really done the Tempting Goblet in this fight, probably because it's dark. That is interesting to know.
A decisive pummeling.
That's painful. But we can do this. We're just going to chop, and that should be the end of this fight.
Obliterated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And we got a shovel, and now our light is full again. That's helpful. So we got a room battle coming forward. Got a trap to start with, though. Let's keep moving. And so after this room battle, I think I was quicker than Tourmente there. I think she was about to try to steal that. So we got another room battle. So it looks like we have 2 battles, maybe 3 left. That is definitely doable. Got a sarcophagus in the background. That's interesting. And I do like having a fight at the beginning. We'll battle that over them surprised in the beginning. So we got a mix of the unholy and the humans here. So we'll start by leading the brawler. We'll let Bordel heal up Dismas. What does he have? 6 left. Should do it. There we go. Brings down the skeleton a bit. That's good too. Bordel definitely needs to heal herself. Pistol shot because the skeleton doesn't bleed. And this guy does, though. Yeah, we'll bleed the corpse.
A powerful blow.
Helpful. Bordel heals herself. Okay, so Tourmente has a couple of corpses in the way, so we're going to hew and try to clear them out. That's helpful. The Acolyte is bleeding. I think, yeah, we're gonna try to reduce some stress here. Yeah, we're gonna keep the bleeding going. So that 4 damage, so he will die on his turn. Bordel continues to heal herself. She's down pretty far here.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, I think we're good here. And we'll finish him off with a jerk stab. Alright,
Be
so
wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Gonna get rid of our anti-venom for gold. Let's check the sarcophagus. You know what? Okay. I wasn't sure if that would work or not, but it was worth trying. Some more gold, that's fine. Alright. We got one more fight coming up. Possibly 2. The Iron Maiden, not going to touch that. Let's just fix our order. Dismas clears the trap. We've got a chest in this room. That's always fun. And they start right out with a stress. Okay. Let's do that. Good. And she crit heals herself. Very helpful. Good job, Bordel. Battle Ballad, get everybody moving a little faster. We'll do the Grape Shot Blast. He's got the bonus to his range stuff.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Well, not a killing blow. Those are different things. Come on, narrator. That was pretty painful. We're going to hew, because I think that can take out both of them, which it does. Pistol shot. Or do I want a Grape Shot Blast? Yeah, we'll Grape Shot Blast. Good, that cleared out one of the corpses. Let's... gives one for the Tourmente to take. And let's see if we can't get that guy down. Hey look, more stress on the Vestal. Vestal, however, is going to heal the Jester. And the Werables. Clear out the corpses. Well, one of them at least. The other one will die on its own. And what's he got? 7 hit points. We're going to reduce some stress on Bordel. Because it was a ranged attack, that's why we did that. Plus, that way, Bordel has a chance to heal everybody.
A momentary abatement.
Not a lot of hit points healed there, but enough.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Right, we're going to use our last torch to take that. And let's see. We're gonna eat some food, I think. Hopefully we don't get too hungry, because I'm clearing our food out so that I can take the onyx. And we've already used our key. They tried to make him bleed. Okay, we don't have any combat debuffs, so we're not going to use that right now. Let's move on. Only one room left to go, I hope. A free torch.
Wealth beyond measure.
I'm just going to use it without even pulling it.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And on to what is hopefully our last room. There we go. An empty room. That was a pretty easy exploration. Let us return to the hamlet.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Alright, some decent amount of deeds. 7 deeds on this one. That'll help us upgrade the hamlet. We have Dismas reaching level 3, Bordel reaching level 3, Tourmente reaching level 2, Werables reaching level 2. Those are all very good. I believe they all leveled up on this one, which kind of was the point. Tourmente doesn't want to be in too bright a light. Bordel looks like she got something. Tetanus, we definitely don't want her to get that one. Lower accuracy, lower crit, and increased stress. So she's probably going to have to spend some time in the healing ward.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Alright, we have no event on this one. Just some stress recovery. Torna and Rena's both have some bonuses, it looks like. Courtney's no longer fearful. Ludell and Reynold both lower. And yes, all 4 of our adventurers gained a level. So that is it for this week. Thank you all for watching. Please do give a comment if there's anything you like, anything you want to see improved. And we'll see you all next time. Have a good day.